All right, everybody, who's excited to be here today? Because I am. Bonjour tout le monde. Hello, everybody. Mon nom est Tim Tierney, conseiller pour Beacon Hill Cyril. My name is Tim Tierney. I'm the proud city councillor representing Beacon Hill Cyril area. C'est un grand plaisir pour moi aujourd'hui. It's a very big pleasure for me to be the MC for the opening of the brand new Richcraft Sensplex. Now, it doesn't seem like long ago. It was actually only in March 2013. We were standing right over there, and Spartacat, you were there too, buddy. We were groundbreaking, that's right. We were groundbreaking right here at this site, and we're opening up the doors today. How proud is this community here today? Let me hear you. Now, I'd like to introduce a whole bunch of special guests here today. I want to hear a bit of applause for them all. First, we're going to start with Mayor Jim Watson. We got Cyril Leeder, President of Sports and Entertainment. Monica and Chris Singhal from Richcraft Homes. Councillor Mark Taylor, Chair of our Community and Protective Services Committee. Council colleagues, Rainer Blois, David Chernyshenko, Mark Taylor already mentioned, and Alan Hubley. Give it up for these councillors, good buddies of mine. Ken Kirkpatrick, our city manager. Deputy City Manager Steve Kanalakis and Nancy Shepherd. Rick O'Connor, our city solicitor and city clerk. Mariette Similek, City Treasurer.
Who cares?
Brian Morley from the Morley Hopner Group. Give it up for Brian. Give it up for Spartacat. And from your Ottawa Senators, number 5, number 5, Cody CC. And they may not be Ottawa Senators, but we still love them anyway. Local boys from your Winnipeg Jets, number 24, Grant Plitza. From the Florida Panthers, number 44, Erica Branson. And I'd like to thank the rest of the Branson clan for coming out today. Alex is unable to be here today. He's still teaching hockey at Ottawa U today, but he's with the OHL. With the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. So give it up for him as well. I'd also like to give my many thanks to the many hockey players and to the associations. We got Rangers, Blues, we got Gloucester, Cumberland Girls Hockey. So we got everybody here today, so give it up for everyone. This new facility is great news for the East End, and we need more ice, and we needed it now, and I'll tell you, this new state-of-the-art facility definitely delivers that. The Richcraft Sensplex features meeting spaces, a licensed bar and grill, concessions, a pro shop, couches, fireplace, Wi-Fi, and parents, hold on to your shorts, a Tim Hortons mobile station right in the canteen. It's going to make it that parents actually want to come to early morning practices having a Tim Hortons. We have lots of local minor hockey players here with us today. You can see a lot of the ones dressed in the Cougars jerseys. And you're probably thinking to yourself, the mayor and I look like we've been drafted for millions of dollars with these beautiful new jerseys on. And we also have Tim Nellis, president of our... Come up here, Tim. It's okay. Come give a bit of a dance. Turn around, Vanna. This is Tim Nellis. He's president of our Gloucester Cougar Minor Hockey Association, showing off our brand new Cougar jerseys. And a big part of how we can afford that as an association is the 4-year freeze in ice rates that the mayor and my city council colleagues helped put in place. So thank you very much for city council colleagues for supporting keeping kids on the ice. I'm thrilled that the City of Ottawa, the Ottawa Community Ice Partners have come together to make this a reality. I would also like to thank the folks from Richcraft Homes for their continuous support of communities. And on another, yeah, we can give it up for them, they're good people. Another quick note, and I'll tell you, city staff have worked tirelessly to make sure that we could achieve this. One of the great issues we've had in this community for well over a decade is Shepherd Road and Montreal Road. That I see you nodding back there, getting up there, and they worked tirelessly to make sure we got that open in time so traffic gets out of the community nice and safe and fast so you can get onto the highway. So thank you to city staff for that. And before I start inviting up some of our guest speakers today, because I am just the MC, and introducing Mayor Jim Watson, I want to give a very humble and a big thanks to Mayor Jim Watson. In 2010, and I told a bit of this story already, I said, we need more ice in the East End. It's a big issue. I'll make it a priority. We'll get ice. We'll get your kids out there. And when I went to him, I showed him, look, we need the ice. It's a desperate need. Jim got behind us, we got together as a council, and we delivered not only shovels in the ground, finding a great community partner. We're opening the doors in one term of council. That's unheard of, so give it up for the mayor and all my council colleagues. Now that you're all clapped out, may I now present Mayor Jim Watson. Give it up for Jim.
Thank you very, very much, Tim. Merci beaucoup, Tim. Certainement, c'est un plaisir pour moi d'être ici à Beacon Hill. It's a real pleasure to be back here because, as Tim pointed out, it wasn't that long ago we were breaking ground here. And we made a commitment to Tim and the community. Would design this particular project. We'd go out and get partners, holes in the ground, and we would open it in August 2014. And thanks to the great work of our partners, Richcraft, Cyril and his team, Morley Hopner, the City of Ottawa, the community, the workers who worked on this beautiful new building, it all came together and we have a beautiful new fourplex ice pad, the Richcraft Sensplex in the East End. I am very, very proud of my colleague Tim. Tim is a hockey dad, he's a hockey coach. He's worked very hard in the community for the last several years, and he did come to me and say, we need this as a priority, we need more ice time in the East End, and we did it for all of these kids, all of the Cougars, and I think will we allow some of the Stingers from Blackburn to come and play once in a while? Come on, let's hear it for the Stingers. We got one big Stinger over there who's in the NHL. And to all of the parents who are here today, thank you for, and grandparents, thank you very much for making sure your kids get registered, whether it's in ringette or hockey or figure skating or any other of the great sports that will take place under this roof. I also want to thank Cyril and the Ottawa Senators, as we all know, have been great community partners. We have the Sensplex in the West End, we have the Sensplex, Richcraft Sensplex in the East End. We have the community rink program. We opened the Rink of Dreams that had over 60,000 people at City Hall. We just did another one at Jules Morin. We have one in Bayshore and Mark's area. And they've committed to 20 of these community rinks throughout the Ottawa-Gatineau area. And I think Cyril and the entire SENS organization deserve a big round of applause. Congratulations, Cyril. Thank you. Merci. Alors, merci beaucoup à tous les membres de l'équipe de Cyril. Chris and Monica Singhal from Richcraft. They stepped up to the plate with the naming rights. We couldn't have got this building completed and the financing done without Richcraft. Thank you very much, Chris, Monica, and your entire family. Merci à la compagnie. And finally, and most importantly, to these young people who are going to be the benefactors of this, and of course, people of all ages go and skate and play hockey and ringette. But these young people from all parts of the East End are going to have a state-of-the-art, beautiful new facility that they can call their own, where they can come and play and practice and dream about one day being in the National Hockey League or on our Olympic team or just going out and having great times with their friends for years to come. So the biggest round of applause, I think, should be for these young people. Thank you. We're proud of you. And go Sens, go!
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Now I'd like to invite to the podium, give him a warm round of applause, Mr. Cyril Leeder.
Thank you, Councillor. Merci et bonjour à tous. On behalf of Eugene and the entire Senators organization, I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for joining us here today. It is a great day for the community, for our citizens, and particularly for the youth of our community. The opening of today's Richcraft Sensplex marks the third Sensplex that we've opened, totaling 9 sheets of ice now, and really furthers our commitment to adding more and improved ice and rink and sport facilities for our community. This facility, like the Bell Sensplex in Canada, will be self-sustaining, and it's already poised for success the day we open its doors. Over 11,500 hours of primetime ice has already been contracted out of a total of 12,500 in the first year of operations. Over 350, thank you. Over 350 children are participating, already signed up for Ottawa Senators summer hockey programs, which kicked off here on Tuesday. And this year, more than 3,700 kids will take part in our programs here at the Richcraft Sensplex, and more than 10,000 all across the city. 15 new tournaments will be held here this year at the Richcraft Sensplex with more than 700 teams. And this will bring the total at our 3 facilities to more than 2,200 teams in 53 different tournaments. And this facility is a partnership in the truest sense of the word between the city, the Ottawa Community Ice Partnership, and the Ottawa Senators, all bringing special contributions to the project. And this creative public-private partnership delivers these facilities in the most economic means possible to the city and the residents of Ottawa. That really means we get the lowest possible cost to taxpayers with the highest possible level of service. And as Jim said, it's great to see all the kids here today from the Gloucester Cougars organization. We'll continue our focus on youth sports with over 90% of our prime ice committed to youth programming at our Sensplex facilities. The addition of the 3 ice pads here to JB Potvin Arena brings more than 10,000 new hours of primetime ice to the user groups across the city, but in particular from Gloucester and here in the east end of the community. This new facility will also be an economic engine, bringing visiting teams and their families to the community for special events and tournaments. We're estimating the economic impact to be more than $15 million a year from these tournaments. Et nous sommes très fiers de vous dire que ce Sensplex est le premier Sensplex d'être complètement bilingue. And a few thank yous, first to our construction team and partners at OSIP, Morley Hopner. Morley Hopner, represented here on site by Lynn Mills, or led capably by Brian and Brad Morley and Ken Hopner. And the team at Morley Hopner did a great job constructing this beautiful $26 million facility, on time and on budget. Leading our design team, again on this third Sensplex, along with the team from Morley Hopner, was Keith Dickey from N45 Architects. Thank you. The Richcraft Sensplex will also be the head office for Hockey Ontario, formerly known as the ODHA. And I want to recognize and thank Ron Thompson and Ron McCrosty from HEO for their help and assistance. Again, I want to thank the guys for being here, Eric, Grant, and Cody, and our Assistant General Manager, Pierre Dorian, for joining us today as well. As the Mayor mentioned, these facilities are just not financially viable or sustainable without great corporate support. We have a lot of great corporate support, you'll see when you get into the facility, but most importantly from Richcraft Homes, one of Ottawa's most established and honored home builders. As Jim said, they stepped forward early in the process to help make the facility a reality. They share the same values that we do as an organization. They believe in the community, in the kids of our community. So again, today I want to formally thank Chris and Monica Singhal and their entire family for their support. Thank you very much. As I said, it's a great partnership with the City of Ottawa. I want to thank the Mayor, particularly Council Tierney, and the Deputy City Manager, Steve Kanalakis, for their support and guidance throughout the process. And one of the great parts of my job as President of the Senators Organization is I get to attend these great community activities and initiatives. Last week we opened the Sense House down in the Barwood Market. Today we're opening the Richcraft Sensplex. Next week, as the mayor mentioned, we'll be opening a community facility in Bayshore. And while I have the honor of speaking on behalf of the organization, projects like this involve a lot of people behind the scenes that are working tirelessly to get things right, to make sure it's on time and it's on budget. And I'd like to say a special thank you to Jeff Pablo, our Vice President of Strategic Development, and Brad Kennard, our General Manager for all of our Sensplexes, for sweating all the details in this project. Guys, it looks great. You've done us proud, and the end results speak for themselves. And finally, I want to thank all of you for joining us here today. I'm extremely excited to be able to officially open the Richcraft Sensplex today, and I'm certain it'll become a hub for our residents and citizens, particularly here in the east end of our great city. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cyril. Now, if I can ask up Monica Singhal, please come up and say a couple of words on Richcraft's behalf.
Good afternoon to everyone. His Worship Mayor Jim Watson, Councillor Tierney, Mr. Cyril Leeder, and Cody Cece. On behalf of my parents, Chris and Manju Singhal, my sister Angela, and the staff at Richcraft Homes, we are so proud to be part of this amazing facility. Hockey is to Canada what cricket is to India. They help develop the culture of our family and society. The new Richcraft Sensplex is the perfect place for everyone, young and old, to live their hockey dream. A lot of time and effort went into building this project, and it will serve the community for generations to come. We are so fortunate that the Richcraft name is being associated with the Senators brand. We both have similar values and want to give back to the community. It couldn't be a better fit for us. I think of all the kids that will skate in this beautiful building and hope that one day the next Cody Cece will walk through these doors. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much, Monica. Now I'd invite the dignitary panel to come along behind to be able to cut the ribbons to introduce this brand new facility. And before I do that, I want to hear Cougars on three. Cougars on three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, what we do have to cheer when we cut this ribbon, I need you guys to back up a little bit. I'm going to get our dignitaries to come in. I'll get Monica Singhal, Cyril Leeder, Mayor Watson, Chris Singhal to come on in. We're going to cut the ribbon. But while we're cutting the ribbon, I need you guys to cheer, Go Sens Go. You know how to do that? Yeah, Spartacat will help you. How do you do that, Spartacat?